I made the bumper ships explode and break into pieces using an animated sprite and Delaunay triangulation. The site I used previously to generate explosions no longer exists, so I downloaded the free one from Sasha Williams instead. I set the grid size to 4x4 for 16 frames. Decrease the base particle size and increase velocity for more spread. You can also change the base and sprite textures if needed. Each time you click Generate, a new sprite is saved in the output folder. Make a new 2D scene for the explosion, and add an animated sprite child node. Initialize the frames resource, and add frames from the sprite sheet. Make sure it's set to 4x4, and select all. Set speed to 15 FPS. I enable playing to test, then turn it off and reset the frame to 0. Add a script to the 2D node, and start the animation on ready. Then connect to the animation finished signal to clean up the node when it's done. In the bumper ship base class, preload the explosion scene and add a draw explosion signal. In the explode function, make a new instance, set the transform, and emit the signal we just made. Then call explode on death. I add a new 2D node to the main project called explosions. Put it above the bumper list so the explosions render behind the ships. Then, in the main class, connect to draw explosion when a bumper is spawned. This function adds the pass value as a child of the explosions node. The ships spawn a fiery explosion when destroyed. Now I want them to break into pieces. Most of the code came from this tutorial on Delaunay triangles. I'll put a link in the description if you want more information. Make sure the naming convention for the base sprite is consistent for all bumpers. Then, in the bumper ship class, set the explosion's bumper texture to the base sprite texture in the explode function. In the explosion scene, add a 2D node called debris. In the script, add bumper texture, shard velocity map, and shard count variables. On ready, call make debris. In this function, get the texture width and height, and scale the animated sprite so it's roughly the same size as the bumper. Offset the debris by half so it's centered, and add the initial 4 corners to the polygon. Then add 50 random points within the perimeter and generate an array of triangles using the Delaunay function. For each triangle, grab the corresponding points and find the center. Make a new polygon 2D shard and set the polygon and texture. Calculate velocity based on distance from center. I divide this by the width and height so the spread is the same no matter how big the image. Set velocity in the map and add the shard as a child of debris. In the process function, loop over the shards to change position. This makes the outer shards move away faster than the ones in the center. Also reduce the alpha channel so it fades into the background. Now the pieces fly away when the ships explode. Thank you for watching this Derp Star update, and have a great day.